up? Good, fam. Namaste. Hope your week's going well. Checking in with the body. You can grab a mat, yoga block, any type of device that you might need. Prop, get some water, hydrate. If your week has been well, a lot of good things coming on. We're just going to come to the center of our mat. Just find a nice little easy resting spot. You can start with the legs a little bit wider. Get them nice and rooted on the sit bones. Arms reach up, deep breath in. And then we're going to exhale, fold forward. And just stay there for a few breaths. If you want to bring the legs in a little bit closer, you can bring the legs in a little closer. And just lay in for you guys. Trying to take about 10 breaths, just checking with the body. Super simple. Maybe getting some neck rolls left to right. Stretching out the lats, the obliques. Trying to get to that side body. And then as we start to rock side to side, just going a little bit further each direction, to the left, to the right. Maybe put some blocks under the forearms. Maybe the arms start raising up a little bit. Slow, controlled breaths. Purging out all the air from the lungs. And then just come a nice, easy resting pose in the center. Rolling those shoulders back. Heart, sternum lifts up a little bit. Deep inhale. Sipping a little more air at the top. Roll those shoulders back. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up one more time. Exhale, fold forward. We're going to bring the legs together. Still nice and solid. Sitting down on the sit bones. Shoulders stacked over the hips. Legs out as far as possible. If you want to bring a block underneath the legs, you can do that also. Help with the hamstrings. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. And just hanging out here. Trying to lengthen the crown of the head towards the toes. And then exhale, folding a little bit deeper to this forward fold. Halasana. Coming up, and if you want to toss the legs up and back into plow pose, do that. Maybe bend one knee at a time, stretching it out. But other than that, everybody just coming slowly, just rolling all the way down to the ground. Interlace the hands at the low base of your skull. And we're just going to do a gentle support, just using the hands to roll the head up. Might hear some cracks in the spine. Going to the opposite directions, left and right. Just using your hands to get that neck roll in. And then releasing the hands. Arms coming out to a T. Draw the knees in. And then just drop the knees over towards your left. Gaze to your right. Supine twist. Here for 3, 2, 1. Then coming back up to center. Exhale. Legs over to the opposite direction. 3, 2. Inhale back to center. Wrap the arms around the shins. The forearms around the shins for a quick little hug in. Squeezing in. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath for 3. Squeeze. 2. Hold, hug everything in tight. And then exhale, release. Legs extend out wide. Arms above your head. Deep breath in. And then exhale. Start to hug it in. Get a few rocks forward and backwards, left and right on the spine. And we're going to rock it back up to a nice, easy seated position. Extend the legs, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Then we're just going to extend one leg back. Maybe starting with the left leg. Front leg, shin, come parallel with the top edge of the mat. So come make a straight line, and then your foot's going to go right along parallel with the side edge of the mat, perpendicular. Just come into this gentle pigeon pose. You can have this little more open pigeon, or you can extend the leg back if you can extend the leg straight back. Either way, we're going to try and square the hips up, try and bring this left hip forward, whichever hip on that extended leg back. Try and bring that in line with the other hip. And then just exhale, fold forward. 5 breaths here. 4. Just trying to breathe into the muscles. 2. And then coming back up. And then we're just going to flip to the opposite side, facing the opposite direction. Now that opposite leg, parallel with the top or the back edge of that mat. Foot parallel with the side edge. We're just going to take 5 breaths on this way. Trying to make our hips even. 3, 2, 1. We're going to swing both legs towards the back. Coming up onto all fours. Shoulders stacked over the wrists. Crease of the wrist, making a nice straight line, connecting the dots. Then we're going to drop the belly, gaze up. Inhale, cow. Stretching out the abs. Exhale, tuck the chin, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more time. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And on this cat pose, you can shift your hips to the left. Shift them over to the right. Into those lats. Going a few breaths at your own pace. Maybe getting some like hula hoop motion, some figure eights, whatever you want. Just trying to stretch out the entire sides of the torso. Checking in, see where the tightness might be. Obliques, abs. All the time, just keep flexing with your fingertips, getting them nice and rooted into the mat. Speeding up that grip. Strengthen that handshake. Just coming to a neutral spine now. So we're going to curl into the toes. Start to walk our hands forward, come out to a high plank. Just get a little saw motion, getting the shoulders stacked over the wrists, heels vertical, and just pressing back and forth for 5, 4, 3, 2, low belly pulling up into that spine for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then exhale, tailbone up and back, down dog. Pedal out your knees, walking that dog, bend one knee at a time. Heart pressing through, looking through towards your navel. Just checking in with the breath. Maybe you lift the leg up. Just playing around with that. Opening the hips. Here for 3 more breaths. And you always want to get more length in your down dog than shorten it up. So don't walk your hands forward. Don't bring your feet, forward unless you're losing your grip or something. But you always want to try and get more length than anything. You can bring your forehead down to the ground. Option for that. Option for a block underneath your forehead too. Either way, inhale high on the tippy toes. Exhale, walk your feet top of the mat. Coming to this forward fold. Getting the fists right between the big toes. Make sure that we're hip width apart. We're just going to stack the hips right over the ankles. Letting that waterfall, spinal decompression occur. Hands can come opposite hand, opposite elbow. Or you can bring them down to the mat. You can interlace them at your low back. Bringing out the shoulders. You can bend one knee at a time. You can grab opposite hand, opposite elbow too. You just start wiggling the toes. Getting nice and rooted in the feet. And then we're going to slowly start to hinge at the waist. Coming up, head coming up last. Coming up to our mountain pose, Tadasana. Shoulders stacked. Rolling it back. And then we're going to bring our hands to the low back. Take a little back bend, supported. 3, 2. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back, high plank. Little saw motion here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower. Press forward on the tippy toes, and then lower all the way down. Rolling the shoulders back, pressing palms into the earth. Tops of the feet pressing into the mat. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Cobra. And then exhale, lower down. One more time, Cobra pose. Shoulders relaxing away from the ears. Exhale, back. Inhale, Cobra, upward facing dog. If you're in up dog, pressing tops of the feet into the mat. Try to lift those thighs so you can get some nice spinal decompression. Shoulders rolling back. Then exhale, downward facing dog. Three breaths here. Walking that dog out. Option to shake the leg up. Stacking the hips. Getting both ways. Option to flip your dog if you want to flip your dog. Full wheel option. And if you flip your dog in the opposite way, you did flip your dog. Start to inhale, high tippy toes. And then exhale, feet, top of your mat. Everybody else, come on top of your mat, your own pace. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, side bend over towards your right. You can grab the opposite wrist, opposite elbow. Just arm down alongside the body. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the opposite side. 3, 2. Inhale, back to center. Supported back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, low plank to high plank, 1 breath. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Feet step to the top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose, sink those hips. Inhale. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Drop the hips. Come to boat pose. Stand it out. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, lower. Exhale, 9. Inhale, 8. Inhale, 7. Inhale, 6. Inhale, 5. Inhale, 4. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here if you can. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And then bring your feet. Baddha Konasana. Just open it up. Get a little groin stretch. Roll the shoulders back. Deep breath in. Exhale, maybe pressing the forearms into the inner thighs a little bit. Take a deep breath here, get your neck rolls in. And don't forget, get those hip openers, 3 to 8 minutes. Every day, you can get here, sitting down. Just like that. If you need a chair, get a chair. If you're in a chair, just close your eyes. Be mindful. Feel your floor always stretching, leaning away from that hip we're stretching. Same thing over here. Arms up if you're in the office chair. If you're sitting down, same stretches. limit it even more. Just mentally closing your eyes, taking those deep breaths, visualizing yourself, full capacity, moving, making those moves, uninhibited by anything physical. Just releasing those good chemicals throughout your body. Bring some oxygen to your cells and whatever muscles you can move, whatever limbs you can move. Making them move, stretching them out, just feeling them, giving some love, just checking in. Checking for any soreness, tightness, knots. And massaging it out. If you have a rumble roller, foam roller, those are good. Tennis balls, those are good. If you're sitting on a fitness ball, same thing. You get some nice core workout as you're at the desk. Helps you keep your alignment intact. Tadasana, hips, shoulders stacked right over. Getting that. Then you get some core workout in. Still get your figure 4 stretches. And you're still working your balance in your core. Moving your hips. Moving those abs. And then you can also get some back bends in. Always great for the office. You're practicing that full wheel. You can get some forward fold stretches. So, just an array of things to do. Namaste, Fit Fam. You got it. Deep breaths. Keep winning, keep winning, keep winning. Appreciate y'all.